Hello, Sagittarius. How are you? I am saving the best for last. You are my last recording. Yes, you are. Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. I am Crystal. Welcome back if you are returning, and welcome in if you're new. I hope you all are well and doing well. So today we're going to be doing April's reading, April 2020. We're going to just pull some energy of what may be surrounding you, things that get you to reflect on yourself, to find your truth, inner reflect, and self-awareness. Okay, that's my intention for these messages that I'm putting out. If you're looking for a specific, not only, relationship, love, money, whatever, that could come up, but it's not focused on that. So stay tuned, because I do plan on creating content for those specific things. So hit that subscribe button, peoples. All right, Sagittarius. Oh, and the whole deal. If it doesn't resonate with you, go check out your moon and your rising sign, because it might over there. All right, so spirits, what do we have for Sagittarius for April 2020? What do we have for Sagittarius for April 2020, Spirit? What messages do you have for them to give them? Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirits. All right. Sagittarius, let's roll. Ooh. All right, so overall energy I'm feeling is the 8 of swords. 8 of swords. So in this, I am feeling like you have been lingering on something. You've been waiting to emerge on something you're planning, something you got in mind, something you may want to communicate to someone. Let's see. Ooh, Sagittarius. Okay. I feel like here you are definitely in creative mode of some sort. Okay. With the Mother of Wands, the Queen of Wands, you're definitely standing in your element here. Okay, it's fire energy, so Leo, Sag, Aries, and you are a Sagittarius. So I'm definitely feeling like you're in your element here with the Mother of Wands, which is like the Queen of Wands. You're having a nurturing side to you, but you're full of passion and love and gumption to go towards something. All right, I feel like here in your overall with the 8 of swords, okay, that you're trying to emerge something is being formed. Okay, something is being formed, and you are protecting that right now. Okay, you're protecting it with a lot of the passion is there. You're just protecting this thought, idea, or whatever it may be, but you are giving it thoughts, because, or you're giving it, okay, how should I put this? You're going to be putting it into action, because I do see the 9 of Wands here, where you are making these steps towards something. Okay, usually in this card I feel like it steps towards something, but I'm feeling the opposite of you. For some reason, I'm feeling like it's moving away from something. You're coming down. You're walking away. You're walking down. Away from inner feelings of what the moon can have, which is darkness and secrets sometimes. And I feel like you're moving away from that. And you're taking your wands with you when you're doing it. Okay? You're taking them with you and saying, I'm gathering up my wands here, and I'm moving forward in a way. With the Daughter of Pentacles, which is also considered in a normal traditional tarot deck, is the Page of Pentacles. So in this card, what I'm feeling for you is there's obviously going to be a turn, okay? But I feel like you've been in this waiting mode, like this, this way of just kind of waiting to the right moment to strike, okay? Like in this card, waiting, like you think of a snake strike. You're just hovering and you're just waiting for the right moment to strike. I feel like you're going to have to be building something and working together, maybe with others. Maybe there's parts within yourself that you need to connect and make that connection. Okay, so whether that's like you being aware of one thing and not being aware of something else, and now being aware of both, where they can connect and you can see the whole picture. Like I'm seeing, like you're wanting to see the whole picture here. You're wanting to view the entire mountain. You want to look, you want to scale back and see it all, but you have to make these connections within to make it work. And I feel like when you're in this mode, you've been waiting and thinking about those connections and how am I gonna go? How am I gonna go? But I feel like you here are walking away from the maybe heavy emotions, or maybe there was lies that perhaps you were told that surrounded you, Sagittarius, and you're moving away from that now. Like you're walking, gosh, I keep walking away. So walking down, like you're coming down the steps, moving towards, okay, and away from this moon, this, you know, secrets or lies or whatever it is that's being told to you. So here again, we have the Seven of Cups, right? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. Okay, and in the representation of this is the moon and the sun. Okay, so I'm feeling like of a balance that's needed here in some way. Like I'm feeling a yearning for a balance to create something that you can emerge from. I'm feeling a very like deep, because when I look at this card for some reason, like I'm getting this sense of like serenity, like maybe because the moon and the sky's there. And I know in this one I'm saying the moon is representing lies and stuff, and that is what I feel in that card. But in this one I feel like it's coming around, like coming in this circle to realize, to have the awareness to those emotions to bring you towards the sun. I know this probably doesn't make any sense from you, for you, but like, okay, so you're moving towards the moon to come back down into the sun. So it's understanding, okay, and being aware that what you feel and how you feel is your truth to who you are, okay? And acknowledging that feeling and that truth, Sagittarius, of where you're at and where you want to go, the idea of a relationship if you're in one, and the ins and outs of that, and actually seeing it for how it is and feeling those emotions that you carry with you, and to actually be one with them will lead you into the sun, will lead you into the light, will lead you into a place of happiness, okay? But you've been in this like chrysalis, okay? You've been kind of biding your time, waiting to see what's forming, waiting to find out if something is going to happen, is something going to be better. But I feel like in April, you're going to be moving into those steps. So you also have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands, it's like you have this feeling of, like, what I get from this is direction, okay? And I see this as a horizon for some reason, like a sunset, like almost, even though it's all colors, like this is water and the sun is setting, okay? But I feel like it's pointed up. It's like a direction, you know? It's like you're moving towards that light. So, like I was saying here, in this card, as you're coming up and realizing and, you know, facing the emotions that you have and coming to terms with the things and not lying to yourself, it's going to lead you to the light. So here you are, okay, in this card, walking away, walking down, okay, and then coming up into the sun, into the light, into it. So it's still like, I feel like the same message of realizing it and walking away from the lies that you were telling yourself, or somebody was telling you, and walking into the light to bring you more clarity and more passion. You want the bigger picture. I'm just seeing, like, you want the bigger picture. I mean, that's what I get from that mountain for some reason. I know it's the Three of Pentacles, and sometimes that means you're like working together and collabing with others and building foundations and stuff. But I feel like in this, you're just wanting the bigger picture. You're wanting to see it as a whole, not just the snippets, not just what people are telling you. You want to see it as a whole, and you want to make moves towards your next action, because you're trying to prepare yourself to be ready to, you know, to strike. Okay, what I see here with the, because I didn't really touch on it very much, but with the Daughter of Pentacles, what I feel from this card, okay, is that I'm really feeling this sense of, you have this like halo, right? This rainbow halo that sits over you. Okay. I feel like you were protecting yourself, protecting who you are in some sense by this facade of happiness, like everything's okay. That you were acting like everything's okay. But you know everything's not okay. That is what you have to go and face. That you know everything's not okay. That you are struggling with thoughts, emotions, and feelings. And now it's time for you to face them. Realize the lies that you're telling yourself to keep you in this halo of a state, this bubble. And walk away from it so you can now go to the light, to where your happiness falls. You know, it's pointing in that direction, going up. You know, if you look even in a mountain, you know, going up. You want to go up. You want to rise. You want to ascend. Okay. But you are in this mode of waiting. Okay, and that's good. I hope in your mode of waiting you are doing some inner reflection. But I know you're ready. You are ready, because this Mother of Wands tells me you are ready. You're waiting for the right moment. Okay, and maybe sometimes the right moment doesn't come, because sometimes there just never is a right moment. Okay, but in your heart, in your feelings, in your knowing, you'll know when the right moment is. You just have to be ready, and you have to be clear. Okay, Sagittarius. Sometimes we have to be vulnerable in areas of ourselves and of our life, even towards others, to let truth come in, or we'll keep kidding ourselves over and over and over again. Okay, and you shouldn't feel like you're trapped. Okay, you shouldn't feel like you're trapped inside something that you can't get out. But this is a butterfly, which means there is hope, and you will emerge from that. You will emerge. So, okay, so what I'm going to do now, Sagittarius, is I am going to pull a Chakra Mindset Balance Oracle card. One last message from Spirit to tell you whatever it is that they want to tell you. Thank you, Spirits. Thank you, Universe. What is one last message of advice that you have for Sagittarius? What is one last message of advice that you have for Sagittarius? real quick, don't let people, if there are others that are around you that are speaking negatively to you, that are telling you things or making you feel a way, don't stay closed off, okay? Don't let them shut you down. Don't let them shut you down. Don't let them make you feel like you have to, you know, hide. No, don't do it. You don't. So, I don't know. I just, whatever. I just had to tell you that for some reason. All right. So, Chakra Mindset Oracle for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. What do we have for Sagittarius in April 2020? As one last message of advice. Shame. Okay. That is your card. Okay, so there was a reason why I just told you that, about not letting other people make you feel that way before I pulled this card. So shame is on the, how to look it up real quick, solar plexus. So that's your manifestation area. That's, okay, we don't want that, okay? And I feel like what Spirit's telling you here with the shame is there's nothing to be shameful for, okay? There's nothing that you should be ashamed of if it's genuine, if it's who you are, if it's truth to who you are, okay? We shouldn't allow people to make these stabs at us to keep us closed in from emerging to who we really are, okay? I also feel in this card here for you, Sagittarius, is you feel like you've given the best that you can. Okay, that's what you're feeling. Like, I'm doing all that I can. I'm working towards this. I'm trying to, you know, make myself happier or the people around me happier. I'm trying to do the things I'm supposed to do. I'm trying to do this. And I feel like you're overworking yourself to the point, or over stressing yourself to the point where you are being closed in, okay? But I feel like you do have a plan, okay? You do have an action that you want to take. I also feel, when I'm looking at this card now, it came to me, is that you're being protective over something and you're waiting to the right time. But I also feel like a sense of snappiness. Okay, so I did say ready to strike, like ready to make a move on something. But I also can feel it. I also feel, and maybe it's just for some of you, that you're just ready to like flip the script. Like you've just had so much on your plate and you're done. But I don't feel like you should feel the shame, okay? And if there is something, and I'm just putting it out there, if there is something that you feel shameful for, that maybe it was something shameful that you did, we're not perfect, okay? We make mistakes. Things happen, and that's okay. It's being aware of those things, knowing what you did, and facing them, living with them, but moving forward from them, okay? Because the things that happen to us don't necessarily mean that they have to bring you down. You learn to accept even the bad parts of you, but you being aware and identifying with that and knowing that this is a part of you, it almost helps you manage on how you work it, because it's always going to be a part of you, whether it's a situation in the past. Things are always, you just have to let go of it to a point so you can move forward. Because if that weight carries you and holds you back, you're never moving forward from it. Yes, it will be there. Yes, it may be something that's part of you that you will have to learn to adapt to in a way to highlight the better parts of you. But it's possible. And I feel like when you go into this place of whatever it is that you're feeling, whether it's shame or any type of emotion, like I said, and you face it and you identify with it, then you can move towards the light and you can be happy, a happier version of yourself. I hope that makes sense to you guys, Sagittarius. So, until next time, I am going to go ahead and get off here and stay tuned for some other readings and contents that I'm going to have posted. All right. So until next time, bye.